This is the most brutal execution scene I've ever seen. Next, they switched to hanging, but the minions had no necks, so the noose had no effect on them. In the end, the minions turned the jail cell into a playground and happily played around. Realizing they couldn't deal with the minions, the villains decided to leave them in the cell forever. The minions didn't give up. They crawled into the jail sewer, found a basket of flowers, and prepared to apologize to the leader. The three brothers quickly found the coronation ceremony venue, but were turned away by two burly men. They had no choice but to climb over the wall and reach the top of the castle. Unexpectedly, the two brothers were terrified by a small bee and jumped onto the chandelier. As they ran around on the chandelier, it became loose and eventually fell towards the leader. Just when everyone thought the villainess was doomed, she flew up wearing a high-tech dress. Seeing the minions, the villainess became furious. She ordered all the villains to hunt down the three brothers, forcing the minions to flee for their lives. In such a dire situation, even a moment's delay could result in immediate execution. Amidst the villains' pursuit, Kevin and his brothers got separated, and only Kevin managed to escape. To rescue his good friends, Kevin returned to the laboratory in search of weapons. Just as he was feeling triumphant, the villains began desperately smashing the door. Terrified, Kevin hid inside a small ball in the lab, accidentally activating the ultimate weapon. An electrical current surged through him, instantly transforming him into a giant minion. The villains fled in panic, while the villainess prepared to send the minions to hell with explosives. Fortunately, the timely arrival of Kevin extinguished the fuse. Seeing her plan fail once more, the villainess turned her dress into a rocket and flew into the sky. She mounted a lava cannon and pursued Kevin with attacks. Kevin couldn't evade in time and crashed heavily to the ground. At that moment, the minion army arrived. Seeing them, the villainess grew even angrier. She fired a lava cannon, cutting off their escape route. She then launched a missile, intending to kill all the minions. To save his friends, Kevin swallowed the missile in one gulp. He then grabbed hold of the villainous rocket and flew into the sky with her. With a violent explosion, all the minions thought Kevin was certainly dead, but he survived unharmed, holding on to a large pair of overalls. Their heroic actions earned them the Queen's commendation. Unexpectedly, the Queen's crown was stolen once again by the villainess. However, as they were escaping, they were frozen into ice blocks by robbers, who also stole the crown. The minions saw the smart and brave robbers and immediately accepted them as their new leaders, happily following them. But whether this new leader can avoid the minions' disastrous fate remains to be seen.